it's not about just accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. My topic is how to be a winner. And the key to be a winner is don't play the game, because the games are usually rigged, especially by the person who invents the game. And we want to give up being a game player, because playing, yes, is our nature. But when then it becomes like a big deal, who won and who lost, like it matters, then we make it matter. We then are living in the winner-loser realm. We're now living in the positive-negative realm, where for every positive there is a negative, and for every winner there is a loser. And the key is to transcend in consciousness and personal realization of observing the game, observing how things are operating in that way, and to not play games based on winners and losers, because that always creates the pain-pleasure duality. And that then cranks our energy, because as it states in the Vedas, and the Veda meaning knowledge, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that we we emanate, you say, light, that we are brighter than 10,000 of these suns, 10,000 of them, each of us. Well, that couldn't be true. Oh, yes, it is. And when you recognize that, and then that consciousness has been covered, and different things that we've agreed to, and probably agreeing to, not realizing what we were agreeing to, or really understanding actually how our powers do operate. That's why we need to know what to do and what not to do. It's not about putting your head in the sand and just saying, well, I don't see it, so it doesn't exist. If it's around you somewhere or happening, yes, that's going on. But those are effects. Those are people's consciousness being manifested and created. And the real spiritual, the divine, is saying also that this is from the teaching of the Vedas and the Srimad Bhagavatam, that, and you could sense it and say, you don't just believe stuff. No. You can then start opening your own level of awareness, and you can perceive that which is true. It's just like these great, mountains, like we say behind me, which is, woohoo, I'm right on the edge here. Ooh, always, of course, right on the edge. These are the Castle Crag Mountains. And now some say, in research, that actually mountains like this are ancient trees. Some people say this, that were in the Silicon Age, that was perhaps, how many miles high, or how high, or how large, or how beautiful. And when we begin to realize that in a game, people think they win by the other person losing. So then their whole purpose is for others to lose. That means, how can I extract from them who they are and what they are in order to give me what I desire, and then they suffer. And when people say, oh, I'm going to make a killing in business, or I've heard people say, this minister friend of mine say, we need some new blood around here. These statements are very strange, that are so much a part of our culture and mind. You have to step out of the culture. And that's also like a petri dish, you might say. And transcend the games, and you can observe them, but notice when you play, when it gets you on either side, and it works you like and dislike. So everything has to have at least two. And so then how all things are created in that way, just like there always tends to be a creation of a war or huge conflict in the world when people are realizing and recognizing who they are spiritually and divinely in every way. And then it distracts people. Don't be distracted by anything. That's like anybody around you who wants to create trouble or agitation or all of that. It keeps you from actually focusing on your own inner being and having the consciousness that not just attracts, that places, what you may say, places you either in yourself in the divine in partnership with all, or it places you as an effect of your own causes that keep you repetitively doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting a different result. And that's they've called one of the definitions of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over and expecting to get a different result. And when you see patterns that go on in yourself or around you, and this whole consciousness of winners and losers, when already you're beyond winning, you've already won everything, all that is capable, all that could be. It's who you are. And how you activate that is, instead of playing the winner loser, I'm good, you're bad, I'm right, you're wrong. No, you're not oblivious to what's going on, but you are so centered in who you are that in your world and in your realm can only be that which you are qualified to experience by being who you are. Yes. So how to be a winner is don't play any games. Play, yes, the joy of your being. And to really start appreciating, and you start appreciating now. When people say, yeah, what do I have to appreciate? Well, if you don't appreciate yourself, and I don't need to appreciate Terry or this label, Grandma, Champu, I have a lot of names. That woman, I had that one. Yeah, but myself, that my God presence, my divine with me. Your divine is with you. And you know that if you have compassion and caring. And if you do, then that's the greatest power there is. Far greater than any magic trick. Nothing can compare to the power and the presence of the divine. So, how to be a winner is know that you've already won, and that means we are one, but we're also, besides the same, we are also different. Achincha, beta, beta, tattva. Inconceivably, simultaneously, the same and different. And you don't need to play a game. Just need to be who you are in every moment.